We introduce InnoMotion, a revolutionary application that was created to improve physical therapy. It streamlines patient recovery through therapeutic exercises and performance analysis. InnoMotion is unique because it allows the patient and therapist to communicate and stay in sync with each other through the rehabilitation process. We'll walk you through how it works. Here we see a patient who has an injured hand. She needs to start rehab to regain the hand's original motor skills. The therapist evaluates the patient and uses InnoMotion to assign exercises and track patient profiles. Here, the therapist creates a new patient profile and sends an invite to the patient's email. The patient goes home, goes online, and sees the invitation to join InnoMotion. The patient clicks to be taken to their InnoMotion profile. The patient set up InnoMotion with Leap Motion to track her hand gestures. She uses these gestures to interact with the interface and navigate through the system. InnoMotion can be controlled with gestures because patients with hand injuries might not be able to use a mouse and keyboard. Patients can select an exercise to perform. InnoMotion has video tutorials created by professionals that teach patients how to do the exercise. This way, if patients ever forget, they can just review it. Patients can perform a variety of exercises in accordance to their rehab plan. In this example, we see a grasping exercise in rhythm to music. The circles represent the target stretch range, and there are visual cues to let the patients know if they are performing their movements correctly. If they aren't, they will be prompted to adjust. During the exercise, InnoMotion records live performance data. When the exercise is done, patients can see their performance stats. They can see how they just did and can see their progress over time. They can view data for just one exercise or for their overall rehab plan. This allows them to stay engaged in their rehabilitation, easily track their progress, and see where improvements can be made. Physical therapists also have access to this data. This lets them follow along with their patients to make sure they are staying motivated and on track. When patients reach a goal, InnoMotion will send a message to the therapist. The therapist can check the patient's progress and notify the patient that it's time to move on to a more challenging exercise.